Welcome to the podcast, One Stop Show.
One Stop
Podcast. This is me and myself, George Commander, and we have a wonderful guest with us tonight. One of Salon's finest. One of Salon, strong and a wonderful guy. That they start the game, back home. We talk about hip hop, and they always don't lead the game forward. Right now, by the name of Joseph Hill.
Yes, thank you guys.
Creative mind.
Welcome, brother.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
So we'll go back from the beginning, right? So you not be artist, or still is an artist?
He's still a career artist.
Yes. All along, I was a musician, a singer, and then like you said, like you called something, you said the finest, and that also was attached to my name. Yes, I'll be there with a group called Spat B.
Okay.
And Spat B early 2000 with those Studio J Music, Charles Ostroff, and I will say we are one of the group we pioneer the road for Salon music today. We own generation of music.
Wow.
Because after if I can take una back down to the history, after Jimmy B came with Paradise Records, and then we'll be the track for Go Paradise. But the competition be Boku.
Yeah, back then the competition was
small. So there was like, small, but there's no one can do it. So we'll be careful, fortunate say, okay, Sam Jones Island Studio.
Okay.
Sam Jones said one come up at that same time. So fortunate say the competition one day between Sam Jones and Paradise. So Sam Jones go for pick we see the talent and we say, okay, now take one. So we go for good with Sam Jones. Then I tell we do a first song we call Hard Labor with Sam Jones, and Hard Labor become a hit. And then we get the management from Paddy's.
No, that'll be almost at this time.
When we start about 4, and we start out with 4 with the Hard Labor song, and then when we go into Paradise.
Also, when I switch over later,
we'll go into Paddy's management for Meet Up Studio J Young management together with we gonna through that Studio J can manage we. Then we become 3. The one we get access for come to America. And left with Tete, when Oman was the producer.
Tete
yes. If now of the group. Yeah, so Tete be able to get access for travel. So he left with, so they able meet up the Studio J team. So then there we go into Studio J now. We'll produce Dance to These and Let Party.
Yeah, Let's Party.
Let's party in the house tonight. They get Dance to These. Oh yeah, the songs. I told you that song that day.
Okay, that's well, those were really like big hit back then. And how was it? Like I know when I be young and the fame. How I manage with the pressure and all that.
It will not be easy at all. Now that makes us able to continue because we'll not be mature that much. We'll be talented, skillful. We get focused, but we'll not be exactly know how far this thing for we don't take we and so we'll not see the business part of it. We're just like the fun.
Right.
We just want to sing, get the fine clothes, get the baby there, and go perform at then school there, enjoy yourself, then our parties, eat big food. None will be there. So, but those will be smart. Will be don't say this thing.
Getting you somewhere.
Yeah, so man, then be fast and waka.
Okay.
And I would say, Spat being a winner on of the group where we open doors for so many people. Because the cool start will start with them and Zoo and Vexibolt. We'll be the one at SLBC, they perform with Kim Milan, And even we launch in a Paris. Now the first big show we'll put Emerson.
Oh, so that Emerson was not Emerson.
Yeah, he was just with Bodyguard and whatever, but they don't know him that much. But his first big song that he did, whether the Thief Salon Money, if you know boss, that was the first big song he performed it in our show in Paris, January 1, 2000. Yes, 99, 2000, January 1. Into the years, I remember. At Paris, he performed that song automatically as he performed the song. The next week, newspaper come on and say Salon Times. He says, Spat B, don't go put one musician and still we don't sing against government. So
Spinner would have become.
So I believe say Emerson, the vision of in political career, God began showing from that day, from that performance.
Nice.
We had to go and counter-write. We went to that engine and Vodembede. not be get ill, but there was also there were young guys around also be do well, Navo, Cherry Coco, Jamal Conte, they're all. So they called me in the office, the late Falika. They said, "Look, we go meet the minister. We'll go meet the minister Septimus Kaikai." And then I'll be Minister of Information by then. So then Terry said, "This is bad. So for do no counter right. So we counter right." And all these people say, "Not to plan that. We don't bring up for camp performance." See, so in career business start straight in political. If you can remember, something starts for Cook.
Right.
Legacy, yes.
So
straight up.
what was it like at the peak? At the peak of them thing, and they waiting at the temperature.
Salon music was really, really organized.
Back then,
really organized. I'm telling you, my brother, Peace Choir, when they came to Sierra Leone, anyway, with the problem that we management, people do not be really
know how to manage
salon music, because by that time the song they will be sing. Peace Choir come not to talk na me and me waka, na me manager be cow them. That and now DJ Yusuf, we don't get issue with after parties, we don't left parties. So DJ Yusuf take we African Love production. African Love take we and Jungle Leaders. That and Jungle Leaders and just come on Gambia done the album. You see, so then take we and Box start with Kalong. In start with Cal Box. In take the other bottom, the other set of artists them. Then we them take we. So now me and brother Box and brother Yusuf. You see, so the team is too sweet. The company of the Ghost of Boy is too sweet. But I remember that's the time they bring Natural Fonte and Peace Choir, now stadium, and Peace Choir. And me and them with the work. We are in the room. Then they manage a song there, and they help them for director to write the songs. We're in their room. I still remember. I even get a song was singer called Nigerian Girl. They were like they want the song. They want me for kind of Nigerian duo. You see the rawness for them,
right?
Until they can become good and they become so. So I believe if we get the right people by then, Salon meeting or something else. Because we get the structure.
So you want to say because now that you explain all this, now I'm seeing something else, because they feel say all this while I always they put blame on the artists, us working together. So it was not really.
It was not really the artist. There was no structure. And also I blame the artists because the artists themselves will not be know to want.
Right.
You understand?
Okay.
And because before you have Cassette Sellers Association. You have Super Sound. There was a structure in place that all you need for do, my brother, be talented and sing. Not to be work. We not sing them, we be sing. The studio, we the studio and produce we. Super Sound was there to master your song to any international level. With the play any side of the world. Any side they compete, Super Sound and mastering. Then get a market for the mastering. Cassette Seller was there. Your album come out today. The whole Sierra Leone don't get her.
Okay.
Cassette Seller they had a professional distribution strategy to the last village. Let me give you a say them villagers. But then you will music there. Before they go to that village, they don't call for a show. So everything be organized, and Cassette Sellers pay you royalty.
Okay.
Now they are not doing royalties.
So is that then just a form of distribution deal?
Yes.
Right. So me believe say like I always, if you're an artist, your responsibility, your career is your responsibility, right? And I understand the structure of it, and a lot of times you see artists then we kind of crossbreed into the businessman. Then you begin get the Suge Knight, you begin get the Masterpiece, you begin get the Birdman, the Jay-Z, all of these artists where now moguls, the record label owners and all that kind of stuff. Even though you go see artists we get this or movement, right? We still, I don't know if you guys can point one Sierra Leone artist where go say, okay, well, it's also a businessman, and they move in that kind of way, where they take care of your artists then with the underarm and so on and so forth. The idea is there.
No,
but
I know
it's being executed.
The idea is there, but the industry itself, the salon industry, the music itself, is not that strong, because at the area about couple of artists and where they come up, where they try for bring the other one up. But if you where they up, they're not strong enough. The other one where they come, it's it's back for be a roller coaster. Like the last time the drums were there, I say talk about this boy where Maurice say he say all they. He said, "Now Maurice come under me and all that stuff." But if the one we did before not really strong enough. Yeah, so salon.
No, as far as the business part,
the business side,
yeah,
like,
so my question is,
so before you get into the business, you don't excel. Before Jay-Z get into the business, in back struggle, but because America, them the government they invest into the music, so you go say as a business. But salon music, me not say. But people are not even they share forget into.
But even here is a private. Private
entity
thing. Yeah, so I mean, so what I would try to ask is that, do you feel say maybe the artists go understand a little bit more as far as how the music for grow, or what's it that, like you said, which one I want? When I don't know which one I want, when I just want to sing and enjoy.
And again, are they actually they see now, like the own time when they come up, maybe it was not that way because it was them. They were the first. But now the younger generation, they don't see the struggle. When they struggle, I think then they learn from there. It's going somewhere.
It happened now in present time too now. So not of us say this now. So even Yaso outside.
I think one thing where Obogwe again, we not agree for set the structure properly. We get everything it takes for set the structure for this old generation. Where we make them for struggle again to the music.
Set the structure in what kind of way?
We meet a structure where we forefathers and we don't set. We will not agree for maintaining add-on. Like I tell you now, so because what keeps a musician going is what you get from it. It's business.
Yeah.
You know, unless you want to become just a pleasure singer. And before we be young but we enjoy them. Because I remember that time, for me to get both character and the small thing. We had our first Jeep. We were in an apartment we own. Remember salon those, you know, the small funny thing. For me, you get somebody ready for care, you go to one restaurant, you take what you want to take, but take what you want to take. Something must happen. That person must receive something.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Then
so the life was there.
It was there. We cannot even you know they work on the streets.
Maybe they
you go with bodyguards.
Maybe the reward will not buy enjoyment and this
yes.
and that,
but will not be pay attention to the business.
To the business side. Super Sound they give you raw money on royalties. You know the song you're not going to make you money by selling one CD to people. Even America, what makes them great? There are companies where they're in the channel of those CDs. They get a whole company they call B something, but where they get in charge of royalties and this. You forget to register with them. Then they monitor your song. Then they make even when they play your song on the radio will pay. Then they're organized. There's a structure. So you go see the artists that go perform one careless performance no more. You listen to that, but no. But you check their account. Money is coming because they tackle all kind of way around for me. The money come. And we get a fine
360 deal.
Beautiful. Well, we get a fine structure in a salon where at least not to all area, but for example, you will do a song, even a single song, will pay you. I remember one time there was one single, I don't know that single Nandi. It was 20 million. Cancela buy the single. If Cancela gave a buy single that's 20 million, almost Cancela make. Cancela be organized. They get people every village they get seller.
So the Cassette Seller Association is this still existing?
Well, it's there, but it's like it's not there.
Okay.
It's like, not there, like
you not did it again.
What do you mean? Like something else don't come push on?
Because everybody can visit and sabi. Oma one do what in company do. Oma one be producer. Super Sound is no more existing like before. Oma one be cassette seller. Oma one sell cassettes because they say the world don't digital now, so the thing for push.
Well, that is that's a point with the fact say don't go digital.
Digital now, you see. So there's so much, and you forget say it necessarily don't go digital, but for go to that level, for take and digital, or else you can affect you back so. Don't let go salo independent to run to come under there, so one independent. They're not too neighborhood for country. Everything salo man one independent quick.
So I don't know about but yeah, but you know the thing is this. Maybe in that case, maybe we not able to catch up with the trend of the world because you go to that is where the world is going.
Yes,
digital.
Yeah.
You know we can't. Thank you. It's easy for say, but you can't control it.
That's
you
true.
know, like now back then everybody get phone.
But the reality is even internet access is very scarce.
And
yes, so if everything is digital, so you're not gonna forget that much access. Your fans not gonna get that much.
You affect them.
Of course.
Yeah. So and again,
therefore we just maintain that structure and then add value panel. Check what you know there. Go check what I can you add up. Check. Why you make you feel say the government up to now just they watch we like say something do we. The musicians are just faking themselves. Government don't recognize nothing about entertainment and I just can't use them for what they want to do.
I feel like the cassette
That's what they say.
the cassette seller
So
association.
what do you mean by the government? They try for using
Each
that?
government will come to power now for just use the musician of the day.
Yeah, because
Why
the
people
music is a message.
will get conflict with other musicians that would blame them say you want to go turn politician and go this. You don't blame the musicians, some they don't just want to survive.
Exactly. You get
Because nothing is happening. Because we know agree for say the structure make government see as a value. Even with Ministry of Entertainment is hidden under culture and tourism. We supposed to don't bring them out as a formidable ministry on its own by now. Even up now, government will sign royalty right of musicians in a salon.
Oh, for real?
We don't have no piracy rights. Sign bill in the parliament. It's all talk.
So anybody can pirate.
Like just talk. They don't want me. That's all we things. But I remember one time we performed a whole. They get award na Family Kingdom. I come over for go buy drink at the Family Kingdom restaurant. I meet me somewhere no come out. Let party they play na Family Kingdom restaurant. The whole restaurant can't butu. Even to the white liberties, they all camp they can't have food.
When you
I just go in the song the play.
so not the outlet. The sound not the
Not commodities.
not
I mean that they play na Family Kingdom. I just come out perform na Family Kingdom. You do dance studies. I can't buy drink at the restaurant.
Well,
I meet the player.
They leak them from I don't know.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I'm trying to tell you
the
what
consequence.
Yes,
not
and they
the-
tell you about the consequence by then. They don't want to tell me the thing go next. The whole committee, the whole committee, call me inside, come talk to which that will call producer. The producer come there, try to explain, say how they able get them and this a thing as somebody or whatever from the studio will be area and get a copy of them. So just like that. So they're very for someone with the producer.
Well, the Cassette Seller Association for eventually evolve into a streaming service. But you know, leaked songs it happen also. Then I just maybe sometimes it even come from your own camp. You know.
Yeah, but the thing is, we here is different. There's measure you can able sue, you can able do things and
It's copyright
there's a
and all
measure.
Yes, and I know that. So then I make a notice say what happened in the industry. It reaches to a level it becomes struggle for existence. All man begin fight for your own superior. Now that level we don't reach. We make all man go yours truly.
So what to make? So what to make the group because and now since you did solo, what to create the group for go apart?
Well, part B, I can say one thing that immaturity put you apart. Secondly, that mismanagement. You know, immaturity in the sense we will not be really, as I say, the focus was not there. Like this is our life. Let's take this and we take us somewhere.
Turn it to a career.
Like what somebody want good, like your career. Like what somebody good knows. This is not my career. You know joke with that. So we because of that day we still feel like say anything can happen. We don't care. And then also the mismanagement because we were small boys in secondary school. You know, all the one our mama there was there. And so just they can meet and make use of talent. And then the big people over there before Wolfie say therefore don't challenge the front line. They also were just trying to get what they want to get at that moment.
Right.
Because
Okay,
I remember
so
after we first launching our parties.
They're not being knocked out when I say let's
Properly.
they really do this
Yes,
as
I remember
something
after
where
we
they count
first
money
launching
in
our
the future.
parties, they launching, and I will not be the waiting in a salon because all the other musicians they don't can launch or they don't know we from long before them. We don't call parties management or manage we bring them all under we management. Parties start with what parties take we parties set up a management called Bilex Production. Bilex Production they record we. But the number one we go out of the country for go record because the world was all over and you get a bandit that will be the Bogna Conakry. So would then be the faithful and certainly Conakry for go record to Charles Ostrov and Selan Kuchi. So because of that, they had to call Charles comes alone. To the J Music begin in Sierra Leone because of we, Spark B. We brought to the J Music to Sierra Leone. He came to Sierra Leone to record us. And when he recorded us, he get a contract with a manager. So instead of the go and come, transfer his studio there. Record them by anything, no do business, and so business starts. After the James then rent from everything he transfer.
This was 2000.
Yes, early 2000. And but when he came to Sierra Leone to record, he has his own artist already has been recording with in Conakry. One Nakema came out just doing Bamboo album.
Also came down Conakry or
Doing Bamboo with Charles Ostrov.
Oh, okay.
Na Conakry. But now Studio J Charles Ostrov doing for him. And now Charles need to promote his own artists. So it's business is a business.
Right.
Like do your artists, whatever passenger we get, we was like part of the management. You understand? So then they came and they all come pull bamboos, you know, Manzo, they all come through We Bilex Production. They
So,
came through us.
right now-
they pulled their first album.
Are you guys getting any royalty from?
No royalty, sorry to come on.
No copyright is
Okay, well, it's
the transition began from those times to this point, because from when you actually reach America, and if you've been continuing music in America.
Yes, I not to work in America, but I do the turning point from here now.
from Salon.
From Salon.
Yeah, because now I
Yes.
understand you sing gospel.
Gospel, yes. And when I get the conviction, say it's now time to use what I have for God, I decide to do it fully. I even get issued my thing, because there was like, I just want to go make money on my own. I shouldn't be the watcher, like I just want to be independent, because I was the leading vocalist, and everybody will look up to me for the group. You know, so like I try to make them understand it's not about that, it's about me own mindset now. I feel say this is my life,
Right.
and I have to put my everything into it. You see, so today we get for scatter now. Finally, everybody go, you know, Tete, we go back salute, LJ them, and then decide for record my other friends, the other Bakari and Teddy, the other guys in the crew, and then me decide for stay gospel. So I'll be doing into gospel all these years until finally when I come. So, and I thank God when I come, you know, and I still continue. And as I talk now, I record my debut album with God in Grace. You know, God in Grace can do anything with Maestro Production, Maestro Global Production. He's one of the biggest American producers. He's working with Puff Daddy, and he has the biggest entertainment show in Las Vegas. They call it the Legend Show. He has produced Michael Jackson, Puff, produced B.I.G., all these guys. And through grace, I meet up somebody in my environment. When the mayor of my environment began for link me up with the producer, and then that's it. So now we are recording for next year. So like that's what God did. We're doing an R&B gospel album.
This is your first gospel album?
My first gospel album is about to come up. Yes.
Okay, so now Salon, you able to do anything big in terms of gospel?
Yes, in Sierra Leone before I come, as I not only do singing, I've been traveling to other countries, I've been recording this, but I start a big movement necessarily, what I call the Turning Point movement, for encourage the younger youth, empower them, and out of the movement we'll begin to do the SLNGA. Now me start to do the Sierra Leone National Gospel Awards. This year will be the 5th year. Because of the corona, we want to do a visual award, we are from far away. But this year will be the 5th year.
Okay.
Yes.
So and this award we talk about, you talk now, but is it only for gospel singers?
Yes, only for gospel. I don't can I did it now.
How is it like, you know, I don't want to compare it, but a gospel singer, you know, you come up from R&B, and it was rap R&B,
yes. Hip hop R&B,
now to gospel fan base. You struggle?
I struggle a lot, because that didn't even make the people be put money in my hand. We left for put money in my hand, say, well, you know it. Yes, that be bigger than church. You don't see them. It was so, you know, it not be easy. It was a struggle, but I stick to it. I believe say this now I want,
right?
And today is working for me.
So anything that would trigger you? Is it somebody preached to you?
Well, there was a time. There was
believe in what you do?
There was a time I think about, you know, life after this life. There's a time I get that conviction. I said, there's a life after this life.
You was a young man at this time. What do you think? Why did you think, if you was to bring down your psyche at that time? Why was you think? Because you're not the show boy, everything is going on for you. You get the girls, them, everything.
Like,
so,
let me someone not believe this. So I'm married for that. I'm prophet, minister of God.
So I mean, what's it? I guess that's the same question we asked.
Yes,
we're curious for say, okay, how come? What's sparked you say that thinks there's a life after this life?
Yes. You know? So now that conviction coming to me very strong at one time. When I begin imagine, say, this life I don't see everything. It just becomes, you know, something that comes out of my some thoughts can cancel you. Yes, that makes something comes out afraid. Someone not afraid. You just say, look, I see about you afraid. No means but now you mind what you take.
You act on it.
Fine. So there was a time in my mind I feel like say, one day we will die. They say what a life do, even if you not believe, but they say when you die, you don't go meet your mother life. They know say not a lie. But on their own man they talk. So they say now for choose one. So that I said, so to my bamba, if you go down, it's not true. But if you know they know cyber, outside you go. so that confusion really troubled me.
Right.
Until the time I said, no, let me try the one I want to see. I said, this one I don't see him. I don't say I forget the baby there, I forget the car, I for married, I for go to the club, I for enjoy, I for get this. I said, but now I work for the one that they talk and I saw it for B. So that thing will really trouble me and help me for staying the gospel. I remember when they ordained me as a minister of God, the first one.
Also, you go up to a point of being
ordained, yes.
Ordained, okay.
Yes, yeah. Papa Banja was like, finally, we don't lose one man. He lost what
okay.
You know, because people they do not believe say I go this deep because I know that's why I say I know it. And before they was calling me the R. Kelly of Sierra Leone.
I mean, you partners them and so on. Some of the difficulties that we even get when you make a transaction. But did it get really bad? Did it get to the point where let's say abandonment, where somebody really look down on you? Because
even to me crew, the other two members we were like enemy at one time.
Oh wow!
Because they feel like me don't destroy the group because they were looking out to me for make the chances,
right?
To make the moves.
Yeah, because you the leading vocalist.
Yes.
So
I was the one full of ideas. Me and Tete, but Tete became like America. Tete not be do more of the singing, but Tete not supposed to be able to think. Yes, you get idea.
Strategy.
Yeah, so we left with me, left with the idea. You understand? So like what I pull out back from them, they were like, "Sir, you get plan, bro. You know they get in the day. Maybe you don't see something no one tell you, or you know." So it takes time for them to grow maturely in the region state. Say, oh man, it's just our brother, man. Let's love him. They don't pass the woman, a big woman. Yes.
You never feel say you will go back. You know the
talk short original.
Maze.
Maze did it.
Come back.
That's just a joke. This might get to journey.
Yeah,
but what it costs now about now the foundation. Not about just jump it around. When they jump, like how they say, like how we just jump into the music back the last time. It affects me because of.
We'll now be really mentally prepared.
We're not prepared. We're not put the foundation for also properly. We just want to continue like young boys and enjoy like how is watch American film, other artists that they make, we admire their songs, so want to be like this. So I learned that from that mistake. So when I came here, I grounded myself, build my foundation well, understand the truth of this thing I don't come to, and also say this means something to me. So it's not easy for now divert. Not easy.
So now you do and you focus on the business part of it.
Now it's all walks of life. Because I need the business part of it. I need to survive out of it. I need to use it to bless others.
Okay.
Because nobody not go for life by you, Dandy. Even the church not go tell me, say, and that's what I mean.
No,
you need it. You need it. How can I reach others? Yes, by grace, God can help you and this and that. But when God help you to send somebody for provide those needs.
There are
needs.
examples of this.
You see?
Where it comes to like gospel artists that are big, that are very influential artists. They Franklin,
yes.
Oh yeah. No, don't get me wrong. It's a whole different. It's not like.
So the market, everything which is like absolutely correct. You have to. It's music. It's business.
Yeah.
You know. So
I mean, they get program at Salon about bring me come be musician gospel artists. They're not able because of the money. Like the guys in Nigeria. Like there's one count Frank Edwards, and one count Joe Praise. They charge me up to above them $10,000, but they are gospel artists. So you could tell them say no Bokam like Jesus they call him.
American embassy knows something. So like
you're not gonna blame them. They need it, you know, for maintain them. You know, the business side. When it comes to ministry, different. When it comes to that area of you different thing.
Okay, yeah, I see they do a lot of stuff, and you know, I really see they try really for push the industry in Sierra Leone. Being there, you did here. You talk about the award show. We still continue.
They continue, yes. On the 1 December.
Is that
next other meeting on that? I'm glad.
Yeah, is there any other whatever it is that you need help for? You know, we here.
We have to push it together.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Then I get a good news because you ask me if I continue, and to the grace of God, I'm the first Sierra Leone singer who will represent Sierra Leone at the American Got Talent show.
American Got Talent.
American Got Talent. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna be there.
That's
my first audition is on December 12th.
Hey,
yes.
The news is out. Okay, watch out.
This is the first
time.
Yeah.
one-stop show.
Yeah.
The news.
Yeah,
Sierra
so
Leone
we're
gonna
gonna
get
get a saloon person
Yes.
at America Got Talent. Watch out, okay?
That is it.
Yeah.
We'll go for do and we'll fair well for do the because they send a visual audition. So when they send the link, we'll go for do the audition. We'll try to make sure everybody gets out, and then with the time information, people then begin support all over the world. We'll let them know.
Yeah.
So one question is, I find you to be a smart fellow, wise guy with all your experience, myself an artist, and with your experience in the game and you transaction and so on, right? Just listening to you talk. What about any mentorship that maybe it doesn't have to be to an artist or somebody that have to be in a gospel, but just an overall mentorship with young men, you know?
That is what I'm into, because that's why the movement is there, turning point movement. Because I find out say a lot of people they don't really know what they can for do. Till they catch up, they don't late because they go through the wrong people. Till they get old and tired.
You're really right about it.
So they don't destroy many young people in their generation today. Many young people don't go in drain, then die with them talent, die with them the TV for can make them become with pain. They need to bring them out because people keep misleading them from one level to another. This is one of the things that makes me changed because I realize say would it depend on people too much for take us or one go. So the catch up say it's in us.
You
don't let.
You don't let. You're fading out.
Did you know at that time as a young man salon where everything really go right in a sense? Did you know that you was being taken advantage of?
Well, you don't know. In one way, we know, but we love it because
Like the sweet one, that's amazing.
You be like, okay.
Yeah, because you don't just show one see.
I get what's guy.
Fine.
The company not get what's guy.
You know what? Then pick it and shout in your side.
Yeah.
Inside pass. So answer. What you call answer? Anytime they go get you say if you say Kelly, you say someone no. But we say answer. That's what, if you say answer, as long as you grow at with generation, you come out salon. Nobody knows Sabi this man so there.
You see.
As long as you didn't allow time, we all grow.
You see the thing where.
You don't can go and come open door for you. It's that no matter how if you not meet serious again, you should have just been one of the mentor now for Give Hope.
Right.
Then make a feel that one little I me crew. I don't want to just bring her out of my time, but I want to I just overlook her.
Now we can ask that question.
But he went and it's comfortable with the LG and other people go Salome big show and this and that. Even the whole neighborhood, let me get issue to the whole neighborhood. The whole neighborhood will vex by that. Because they expect say if you go no matter how man they're useless now. But go race me not for me sir. Come I get me all vision now. But me other two men.
I'm really glad for all the the information you give me, and it's really a positive vibes, and I like the spirit. I wish we'll get people like you. We be done there. I believe say we really for them go forward, and being there we learn from a mistake them, and I say due to a mistake you see say yes, we need to really make a turning point, and so right now the turning point movement. Is it 360 movement? How you call it again?
The turning point movement.
The turning point movement.
Yeah.
Who are the people, and you target just youth man or
the younger generation more?
It's more
the
younger
generation. Yes, because
okay. You get anything in particular where you preach on? Is it like mentoring? Is it guiding them in the art?
Or trouble youth, or is it an entertainment structure? Or
It's trouble youth making use of their gifts. Every youth are in trouble corner. How to bring them back and tell us there's something new we can use for transform you for become right person.
Okay, making use of their gift.
Yes.
In the sense of if you're a musician, this is the path for you to take.
That is it.
If you play,
help them.
If you play soccer, this
Fine.
is what you
that
need
is
to
it.
do. Okay, you get any structure like a building, or you get any team of people that way you work
Yes,
with?
but since I just come into the US, I'm not get a structure in the US right now, but I get a fixed structure in Sierra Leone. Like
I'm talking about Sierra Leone.
Yes, I had a structure in Sierra Leone. If you find out even behind me, June 16, we had a big program June 16 when we feed picking them from Bow, Kenema, McKinney, and Freetown the same day. So there's an organized structure there. Even in November, they had a big program coming up in Bow. And December, they are just waiting for their words. There's a structure. Sierra Leone is structured. There's a big structure there. I have the membership all over the country.
Okay, so is it something where it's easily accessed, like everybody.
Easily accessed. It's for everybody.
Okay, so
no protocol.
Okay, so like if people would watch the channel right now, they go to the internet, or there's a platform where
or
the
maybe
radio
a contribution they might want to do, or they want to help out.
They can link me up on Facebook.
Okay.
Yes, Joseph Healing.
Okay.
Joseph Healing on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Yes.
Okay.
Joseph Healing on Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Then it's really a good thing, that it help the youth. I know. Say we'll go for talk more. See how we're able for promote and push that message forward.
Yeah.
We cannot say Boku youth and they get out there where the message not reach it.
Yes. So true.
And so like the one that went out into entertainment, like music. How you get anybody in your team right now?
Yeah, so what would it do? Since we deal with all youths, you also get different aspects. Apart from the entertainment, now we use the word of God as well. So we will reach you, and that same hope I get for the next life, for able to deposit in you. Because if it works for me, it must work for somebody. Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody, nobody, not all man will preach like me right now. Not all man will want to sing gospel like me. But I must pass a message to somebody for make you understand in place. You not forget yourself, so you don't transit.
I like the fact you're not making it just about gospel, because of course it's religion. Everybody is different religion and so on and so forth. You're not necessarily making it about
only for Christian.
It's for everybody.
Muslim.
Next one for we all. So if I get my own message, why not for count on your territory?
Right. Right.
If you want to, I'm fine. But I play me parts.
Right.
No, yeah, you got.
That is it. So why I would just keep on to myself and my own people?
Yeah.
That's selfishness.
Okay.
You understand? I will listen to you. You listen to me. We'll go configure what you think. When you plan out what you want to do. At least I played my part.
One complaint we I don't come across several times, right, in music here is that if you get an artist where they do something right positive, and you just see a certain growth, and where you maybe somebody else will come and try to engage or whatever, they kind of shut the door. I think we talk about that as far as coming to America. Then they exist back then in the 2000 in Sierra Leone, or do you see something like that now? Meaning like somebody gets their own thing to go on and so on and so forth. They get the channels them and they know the share. They just like one hold everything.
One keep on.
So it's before it was not happening like that. Now make I said before we really organized, but now they all over. Now everybody just like we say struggle. All man they keep in their pocket. Before we get one project, one involve all man. I remember Succulent. Succulent was way at the east by then. Be the way at eastern up to here, and then we be the western. We always been in west, so we can't hear Succulent in song Tumba. Tumba was on heat. It caused but Chocolate was just a quiet person at eastern by then. No. What did we do? We had a tour to Connor and Bo through CDB. When CDB they call you on tour, we all man they go that they start Succulent, Keep Man, you name them. All man now we they go on tour. Not to say that Spark B they go per show.
Okay, so
the whole country once you did it, we connect all man we they go on that tour, we enjoy our society, we enjoy that tour, we come back one family. It was so unique.
Yeah,
it was so unique.
But the business aspect was in
the business. So you guys were just making.
The mindset of the business not be 2D. Now, but how much for just grow up and love yourself and just go do it for that too. Yeah. So then make where the business thing come. You not go for blame someone, but where the business someone.
Yeah, it's
now make it some this. It's not about the blame for us. Now we'll catch up later.
It's maybe the guy who organized the tour. Maybe your language different.
Yeah, I know. That's true. Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
That's lovely though.
Right,
when I bring my brother them all my come together, they see small thing. That's what say. Yeah, that's what they do. Let's go get it. Yeah,
so, what thing could be the advice? Being there, you're not a leader preaching unity in a salon. What thing could be your advice? Being there, we can close to the end of the show.
Especially the trouble youths, them up and coming musicians and business.
Me, your advice to every young youth and young musician or young somebody where they aspire for become a person is the first of all is to believe in your own self. You now yourself everything. You for invest in your personality before you wait for other person to can invest in you. You know, because the person they can invest in you, instead the fair way for investing in yourself. So if you say you not worth it,
that's true.
For add value to RAM, you know mean anything to RAM. So you go for add value to yourself first. You see? And then the reason why I'm able to learn that today is because I put value in myself. That make you see a reason say, now bring me a brother that I may talk.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean.
Oh yeah.
No matter what, there's a reason why I'm here. Because so this is my advice to them. Make nobody knows you don't need to wait for the Christmas day. Create your own Christmas day. Find something to do for yourself. Put yourself together in whatever you do, no matter how little, start somewhere.
What do you think about people like we want come? What do you think? The work don't done now, and they want come. But the growth, the hard work, you know, that's everything. Now all man turn them back by say, but that's my nonsense, man.
Yeah.
Nonsense. Then you know, what would you say to that?
Let me say, it's
of course you get to stick to it.
Yes,
exactly.
But it's very simple. Everybody wants to achieve success.
You're
so
right.
those people don't want to focus. Now only the grace of God to teach somebody they see you as nothing. Now only God in grace may take it from that. It's not easy. But all my success part.
Yeah.
So then may just struggle, you struggle. When you succeed now, you from sharp now when they come.
Yeah.
Make your demands right, get your structure in place, not forget yourself back. Because if you forget yourself, they come back and use you because they don't say you know me. First of all, when they come, most of them when they come, what they don't see you they come for come make sure if you really did it or if you don't cheat the part or if you know you baby or
yeah
you just
investigate. Investigate first.
Good, try investigate. Now investigation police there. So if you fall on a trap, then they make use of you back. Then the game set past before. For people. So but if they come and meet you, structure, you organize, you go use them without them know so you use them. Until you did it.
Because now you're on demand.
That is it.
Oh yeah.
You got your priorities right. Like I tell you, I want to invite me brother in a gospel. Yes, me and anybody would talk, would pray together, would sing gospel together, would go to gospel conference together, hallelujah, praise the Lord. But $10,000 has to cross.
So you got to get.
There's a line when they come to the business line. Right. So get everybody to come and learn you to reach that level. Get your structure in place. If you're able to walk to your structure, then cross your line. Don't compromise. When you compromise it, you don't begin go down. Then they'll bug you.
Yeah.
You're sorry for this man compromise. You must compromise for the other man.
Value,
you must compromise for the other man.
And business. And
that is it.
Yeah.
That is it.
You really say it right. Like you coming here today. I give you all like all
I try my best not for preach. You know, for just this. So
no, that's what we're here for. We're here for talk.
Because our podcast,
whatever it is, we say.
So we don't want like cut anybody out. We just we just want to be informative for everybody.
And even like what they do on a broadcast, people will say this guy's an idol, or people will not go see no value. People will do them talk, they will talk, but let them talk. What have they done for themselves?
No, yeah.
You see, when somebody, even like you now, you say you make sure you're traveling. If you keep on, there's one advice I will give you now because you don't mean at the studio.
Right.
Yeah, I got this experience in Ghana. I go record in Ghana. Then I go into the studio. Big that this guy, I don't call it big now in Ghana. I think Sakodi were all there in the studio. He can't record it some minute and go. I wait more than 4 or 5 hours for them to allow me to go do me stuff with the police. I bet the guy that want to tell you and he listen to this interview, my man. But I'm gonna say it. the man what I tell you about now is working with my team right now. And the police from Ghana sent out to me producer and yeah. Now I can do one to but then they are going to a bench. They wait for them.
Wait for time.
Yes, man, yeah, why you come for Saturday? What do you want? You speak for me. But what I'm saying, you understand? What I'm saying is that even you don't bother. But the people who will look like say you are wasting your time or like say look at what I want or you want to be like me. Everybody be like somebody, man.
Yeah.
Everybody we see, so we all get mental. Well, but everybody want to talk about you this careless, my brother. Just know you're going somewhere and put your focus there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or else they will distract you.
Yeah.
No, they will distract you before you catch up. You know it.
But the distraction that's what make you strong.
Yes, that's
But it's
when you
not-
overcome
distraction, it make is not necessary though, because distraction is only going to pull you come on the road which side you go.
That's why I say you keep your head
No,
up.
yeah, you
Keep
gotta
your
keep your head
So,
straight. Like
it's not about being strong. It's about being an artist. You want to let people you art. You want to be an
Then you put
influencer.
on you say baby for raise you up.
no, yeah,
Or for talk good
anything
about
you do,
and they will
anything
can't talk
you
about you
do.
good. They're gonna come out and get another word. But your focus should be you and your God. Do it. When I start to do gospel, I say I'm coming to praise God and bless man.
Yeah,
So me, I know say that you, man, you are talking, they can't bless you. Me, not bless me, they can't bless you. I don't give a damn about you. Not get nothing to do about me blessing or my promotion one. God ain't get the praises. You not bless me, they bless you. It's a privilege to you. The day I catch that mindset,
Yeah.
I don't care about what man say. I don't say me not help the guy help you.
It's very.
I'll fly.
It sets you free, right?
He set me
there.
free. So why you talk from 19, you believe what? Now you make it not disturb me one, my brother.
Yeah, because somebody will turn their back for shine and then focus on inner peace, right?
That's a strong move
Yes.
right there. That's the strongest.
That is it.
Yeah.
So
Inner
that is-
peace.
and,
That's
and,
the word.
And you need that in anything, whether
You do.
you being trying to be an
Even
artist,
in your marriage,
married, exactly.
even in your business, everything with your children, you need it.
friendship.
Like this one, I
All of
come to us, what classes to this in America, yeah. But I see people they always say, oh, let's say the king go so, you go so.
Yeah.
If you don't have inner peace, you go just feel by something else.
Yeah.
All man in the world.
Oh, man, yeah,
Like this
exactly.
place. So just love yourself, my brother,
Yeah.
and you're gonna do well. That's all.
All right.
Any other platforms that people that can contact you as far as maybe Instagram or
Yeah, Instagram Joseph Healing, Facebook Joseph
Joseph
Healing.
Healing, okay.
You know, for now that's my two major platform I'm using. You know,
Okay.
until you know.
Lovely,
yes,
lovely.
and then if you miss me, the contact. you
Contact,
guys.
yeah,
Yes.
the One Stop Podcast.
Yeah.
We email
Podcast.
it's
Can link it
one
up to
stop
me.
podcast at gmail.com.
well, this is one of those legendary interviews.
Interview, I know, right? And I really gained a lot from the interview today, and I hope say you guys watching us do likewise, and let's try to keep the entertainment
thing going.
yeah, and especially the upcoming youth. It's always a blessing where you get somebody where they try to lead you forward, and I'm glad for you.
Thank you.
Mr. Joseph.
Really appreciate you, bro.
Really
Thank you
appreciate
very
what
much.
you do, and yeah, everybody get for do what you get for do. We here to do what you get for do. It just left to you for take the good side and move on with it. Until then,
So
Sajugo.
then, Sasa Sajugu there. So this is the One Star Podcast Show, man. All right, see you guys later.
Yeah,
Stay
and
blessed.
guys, don't forget
Follow.
subscribe and please share. At any time we push a message, it never ever go forward without you guys helping us to spread the message around. Okay, till then,
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
peace.
Goodbye.
Yeah.